How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Sorry for the delay. I had to regroup. There's still a lot going on, but nonetheless, let's take care of business. All right, let's get into your reading, Gemini placements. Um, let's start your reading off with some messages from your spirit guides. One more shuffle. One more shuffle. All right. So, what's on the bottom of the deck is karma. Ace of Swords in reverse, Four of Cups upright, and the air element in reverse. You about to catch somebody in a lie before they get away with something. You basically, your spirit guides are trying to help you catch somebody in a bald-faced lie before they fuck over you. They're gonna try. It could be another air sign or a Scorpio that's on this type of time. I don't know. Then with karma being here at the bottom of the deck, kind of really ties it all together, ties it all in. Let me just, And then you got Shango in reverse. Are some of y'all a child of Shango? Your spirit guides know that somebody's intentions are not sincere. They're disingenuous, to say the least. And they're protecting you from something that could really do you in. Hi, Amber. Thank you for moderating today. Thank you for joining. Do you have Virgo in your chart? Because if you do, this is more confirmation. And do I feel the need to cry? No, thank God, I don't. But I do get that same overall message of warning. If you doubt your intuition, you'll regret it. If you doubt your intuition, you'll regret it. Because you got salamanders in reverse. Who have you been giving your power to? There's an ancestor here that has an issue with you. They love you, but they want to give you one of them spankings for your own good. They may let you feel just a little pain, just a little disappointment in order for you to understand the assignment so you know how to avoid any further disappointment, something like that. I don't think anybody has it out for you, like especially like from an ancestral standpoint. I just feel like you one of those type that learn through adversity. You got to like experience the full effect of some shit going bad before you be like, oh, okay, all right then, we're not gonna do that again. So you may be close to like some type of disappointment or disaster, and you may even get a little taste of it, and that little taste may save you for getting the full serving. Yeah, that's what I see. And an ancestor is here trying to help you avoid that. But if they can't, it is what it is, but it just don't seem like it's going to end well. The Ten of Swords, The Ten of Air for this deck talks about economic and material ruin and sad feelings, bad health. The prediction of this card is not favorable at all. It speaks of ill omens and misfortunes of all kinds. I just heard in my head, soul tie. Be careful who you doing it to. Somebody you might have an unhealthy attachment with somebody that you just had sex with. or somebody that you either you stopped having sex with them and started back, or you might not have gotten rid of the unhealthy attachment since y'all got together or something like that. Makes me think about something. My North Node is in Gemini, and this is brief story time. I was seeing somebody that I was going to marry. I thought I was at the time. He was gone one night, taking care of business, doing whatever he was doing. I was in the bed reading my Bible, and I've never been under such spiritual attack so strong. Cause usually I can nowadays, like, I could just see it coming in the astral, and I know what to do. But I wasn't aware of my gifts to its totality in the early 2000s. And I saw it in my bedroom. I had my lamp on. It was a dark circle, went from one corner of the room and went to the other corner of the room. And the next thing I knew, and I'm wide awake, I'm not dreaming. This shit is in 3D. I'm wide the fuck awake with my Bible in my hand. I felt this cold air, like this rush of cold air, go up my nose. And I couldn't move. I couldn't move nothing but my eyes. And I was just praying to God for whatever this is that was taking over my body to release me. And after getting so mad and screaming Jesus, like screaming the name of Jesus, it finally let me go. And the whole time I was with him, I was going through that. I had a cousin that had Down syndrome, that had a close relationship with my daughter. She was, at some point, she was the only person I could really understand what he would be saying sometimes. And he was spending the night over our house. Everything was okay except for at night. And because he couldn't talk, your sixth sense kind of replaces like whatever your physical senses lack, and he couldn't speak. He had like a speech and language delay. He would scream, and I knew exactly why that boy was screaming. It was, I was under some type of demonic oppression, and it was attached to the person that I was in love with at the time. He never came over after that, and I understood why. I was laying on the floor one day. Like, sometimes I just want to sleep on the floor. Sometimes I don't want to sleep in my bed. I have a nice little comfy spot, and you just want to sleep where you are. So it was one of those nights. I heard like somebody speaking. You know how you can hear your surroundings when you halfway sleep and you halfway awake? It was one of those I was in a trance, like that stage right before you completely go to bed. And I heard a male's voice. That's what it sounded like. I don't know exactly what he was saying because I didn't understand the language. But it sounded like some evil, weird ass shit that I don't want to be a part of. Next thing I know, it was a brown skinned man where the eye sockets were black. He was bald head. And I felt that same cold energy, that cold air go up my nose, and I couldn't move again. It scared the shit out of me. All of this was happening when I was in a relationship with that person. And later on in life, it all made sense why. They were trying to tell me, you don't know this motherfucker. This motherfucker you got in your house, you don't know this person at all, and you need to separate. Yeah. So, yeah. That same person, years later, was in my garage one day, waiting on me to come out so he could do you know what to me. Be careful. Be careful who you leave around your children, your family. Because I'm sure if he would have got me, he wouldn't want to leave no witnesses. They would have been out too. I ignored the signs. I ignored it. And I was so hurt when we broke up. But man, that was the best thing that could have ever happened to me. And I'm telling y'all, some of y'all attached to a motherfucker just like that right now. Some of y'all attached to a motherfucker like that right now. And watch how your life change the moment you separate. You know? All right. Because I'm just saying, like, some of you won't thrive and won't be the best version of yourself if you keep dragging along or hanging on to energies like that. And this could be an unhealthy attachment of any kind. We're not going to sit up here and act like we don't have siblings. We don't have parents. We don't have relatives or even toxic ass friends that are like that. Don't ignore those feelings. Y'all are very intuitive and very well protected. You may not know what the fuck going on, but your spirit guides do, and they do have a way of communicating. If I was aware and knew myself like I do now, then I would have got the fuck on so quick. He went to jail and all kind of shit. I had so many chances to break away, and I'm like, no, I'm gonna ride, slow as hell. I can admit, you know what I'm saying? Please, they gonna give you a way out. They gonna help you get the fuck away, and all you got to do is follow suit and stay away. Do you understand? All right. That's your message from Spirit, honey. Now let's pull some cards from the Angels and Ancestor deck to see what they got to say behind that. Slow as hell. I'm gonna ride. Oh my goodness. I'm glad I was real young and inexperienced when I was in that relationship. And I'm glad that I can live to tell it, you know? No pun intended. Because I showed that motherfucker was going to kill me. He was going to take me out of here. I don't even know what I did. But anyway, you got High Priest, intend and create. Trader, exchange energy to create abundance. Be careful who you exchange energy with, because you are somebody in the spiritual realm. You may not have found your place in the 3D yet. I didn't. When I was dealing with whoever I was telling you about, I had just left an abusive relationship with a small child, the only child I have. Still trying to figure it out, and was working a 12-hour shift at a Coney Island. A Coney Island is like a Waffle House for those that know what a waffle, the waffle, it's like that. I didn't know. I knew I was intuitive, but I didn't know I would be on YouTube several years later. I didn't know. It may take time. Some of you may already know who you are. Some of you, it may take 5-10 years from now. It just depends. But if it makes sense to you now, set your intentions and start creating. You have the energy of a creator. You was made by the creator. And make sure you're human. Like, be easy on yourself. You're not gonna know everything about everyone instantaneously, because you have lessons, and those same people that come into your life, you're gonna be wiser by, you're gonna be wiser because of the experiences that you have with them. So give yourself grace with that. But when they pay attention, you know what I'm saying? Just pay attention, because they're gonna show you who these motherfuckers really are. All right. And that's crazy because I still remember how he looked sitting in that garage. Like it was in a shaded area, but I could still see. And the same clothes he had on that he was going to kill me in was the same clothes he was wearing years prior when I was taking care of his ass when he got sick. Same hoodie, same jogging pants, everything. Motherfucker come kill you in some shit that you went to go heal them in when they was wearing shit. Yeah. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? Your ass gets sick. I come over after a 12-hour shift to make sure your raggedy ass is okay, only for you to come back in the same clothes to kill me a couple years later. You be thinking you knowing some people? You don't be knowing nothing. People be whole demons in human bodies. You got some decisions to make. You got time to think about it. But while you got time, while you thinking about it, it's going to become more clear to you. This could be a job or a person. Some of y'all may be procrastinating about leaving a home. Go ahead and start looking for another place, especially if that lease is coming up. You may be able to break that lease without any penalties. It's something about divine timing is here. Like, for example, I see the universe giving y'all a way out of different things when it comes to jobs, having one lined up. When it comes to leaving a home, yeah, you break the lease, but there's somebody, if you know somebody that needs a place, they may be able to work with you if you can get somebody in there. You can get somebody in there in time. You know, I just see you being able to negotiate something so it's not a hard blow. It's not an inconvenience for you. Holy dude, thank you so much for the super chat, baby. I appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah. You need to talk to somebody about you leaving a circumstance. You need to speak up, make a decision, speak up, and start delegating, and you will get your wish. This Knight of Swords is going right towards the Six of Swords. Are you asking for assistance? Are you like really putting yourself out there? Because some of you guys may be like keeping a lot of things to yourself, trying to figure it out and be some type of martyr and still not getting anything done and just waiting and just time going by. The judgment will be in your favor. But if you decide to wait, there will be more suffering, there will be more inconvenience, and you don't want to wait until your back is against the wall. You have time for a head start for something here. You have time to have a head start to delegate, get a support system, a plan B, maybe a plan C and D, in place so some things can go successful for you. Love, moving, neighborhood, career, it's some of those. Yes, it's one of those. You may get something taken care of as early as probably by the end of this month or by the end of Sagittarius season. These readings have been heavy. The energy shift after I did Virgo. Let's see. Old job may be calling y'all back, or you know how sometimes you have different hobbies or hustles per se, and I'm not really speaking on anything illegal. I'm just talking about hustle. People make money selling hair, whatever they sell, something that could have went dry in the past that made you a lot of money could be picking back up and becoming a more popular trend again. And because you have expertise in whatever this is, you'll be able to go in full throttle, make your money until a drought comes again and nobody cares about whatever this is anymore. So I see that being a possibility too, as far as money. Hey, family, Ties and Jay, thank you so much for your kind words. I appreciate you. Yeah, some of y'all got to reinvent yourself or you're going to be broke. I wasn't really shooting for a career message at this time, but I mean, it's coming out. You got the Knight of Cups, the Two of Swords, the Seven of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups. You have to learn how to reinvent yourself and set trends when it comes to your money. Because if you don't, if you keep relying on the same source to give you money, you're going to end up being broke and you may lose money, especially if you're the type of person that juggles like a few different things to make ends meet. Something needs to be reevaluated because I see you having a slight elevation in status, but it's temporary. It's nothing that's solid. So you'll be able to stay above water, but you're gonna have to swim like a, you know what I'm saying? It's not gonna come without friction. It's not gonna come without, you working your ass off. When there is a way that things can be more stable and long term for you, you got to stop taking the easy way out. And I understand easy money is good, but don't get comfortable. Make the easy money. Continue to make the easy money, but make sure you have a plan B that is stable. Because whatever this is that's coming in easy now, it's not going to stay that way. It's going to change. Passage. This is a boat. And then you have the Six of Swords come out. That's on a boat. Your current situation is a means to an end. You're making the uncertain voyage to a new world. Enjoy the discovery as you go. Yeah, a new world. So that means the old has to be left behind. And then you have shedding. You're starting to outgrow your work situation. Okay. You need to set higher goals and standards. You work well in healing and medicine. So maybe it's time to change the industry that you work in, change and go into a different industry. And you have rewards. You are cashing in on all the good work you've done. Raises, bonuses, and prosperity are coming in. Keep going and keep growing. That came in reverse though. Not to say that you're never going to get extra money or anything like that, but it's like we skipping steps. Passage and shedding. Those messages that I said prior to needs to be addressed before this reward is feasible. And you got limitations in reverse. Obstacles are not what they seem. You can get out of them with some careful thought or simply choose something better for you. Why did that come in reverse? Are you limiting yourself by not going outside of the norm? Because it's not a coincidence that I just said what I said about y'all switching y'all hustle up or switching something up before it go dry. And then, so you are limiting yourself to some degree. You got new life in reverse. Are these upright? No, these are upright. So if they flip in reverse, I mean, it is what it is. New life is in reverse. You may get a fresh start or be called to bring a new perspective to your old job. Are you not bringing a new perspective, which is why a new start is delayed? You may also get a tempting job offer or a new place. I mentioned something about moving too earlier. Don't be complacent. Complacent will leave you stuck. Cast your net further. Let's see if there's any additional messages with money. It came in reverse. You got a war to reverse. This talks about winning money, payoff for effort, recognition, advancement, professional work, fame. For those that are popular, watch yourself. Make sure people don't have their cameras out, that don't need their cameras out. Spare yourself from being caught in some type of embarrassing moment. It's time to really protect yourself, be discreet. I'm not telling you to go hide under a mountain or a rock or anything like that. Just be careful. People may not have the best intentions. They may try to use you for clout, take some of your ideas so they can capitalize off of them, things like that. I'm not telling you to live your life in fear, but I am telling you to be careful, especially if you're in the public eye. People will try to use you at your lowest point, or get some type of information that they know on you if it means they go viral. All right, be careful who you tell your business to at this time. You know, how does the person on your mind feel about you? I heard one more shuffle. How does the person on your mind feel about you? Damn. They feel like they let you out of their grasp. They feel like they fucked this up by letting you get away. They were preoccupied making, love bombing somebody else, being toxic elsewhere. The devil's back is turned. And that person turning their back and not having that leash on you no more is how you escaped. 8 of Cups, 10 of Swords. Yep. That's what it looked like. They mad they let you get away. And they like, they didn't see this shit coming. I don't think they thought they needed a leash until they realized they needed a damn leash because you was gone. This could have been a Capricorn, a Libra, or a Scorpio. I also have Gemini here and Taurus. You coming into some money, and this person got the scheme to make their ends meet. I don't know if you just got a promotion or if you I don't know, because with taking into consideration what just came out for your money spread, you could just look like you got it together. Shit, this person can't even afford to look like they living good. So whether you good or bad or in between, at least you got enough going on for you to look like you gonna be okay. They can't even do that. This person think you got some money. They think that you are doing a whole lot better without them. And they feel like they missed out on their fair share. And they know you single. They know you single. And the thought of you being in a relationship with somebody else is fucking their head up. And they feel like you changed a lot. They feel like you changed a lot. Even if you did give them some booty or something, because, this person may still try to feed on your insecurities. This shadow side of the Knight of Cups talks about somebody trying to prove to another person how worthy they are or how deserving of love they are. They may be trying to put you in one of them stages to make you weak for them. Or they may just miss the times when you were. Do I feel like this person is over you with that devil? No. I think this person spies on you. I think they spy on you, and I'm hearing revenge porn. So if there's any pictures of your penis or your ass in the air, I don't know. I wouldn't trust it in the hands of that person. Be careful. If your booty, if something go online with your ass in the air or something, you know it came from them. All right. Now, I mentioned some signs. Are there any other signs? Gemini, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Virgo. All right. Anybody new? Let me just see. Anybody new? The 7 of Swords and the Ace of Wands. Shadow side of the Ace of Wands. No. I don't see nobody new. I see the same energy. Mad they fucked up. The back of the 3 of Swords here is a card that talks about how the person that hurt you regrets it because now they miss you. The other side of the 3 of Swords is just the typical 3 of Swords: betrayal, heartache, overkill, all of that. Yeah. This could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius with the Ace of Wands here, or an Aquarius with the 7 of Swords. And I'm going to leave it there. How are your angels and spirit guides helping you? You got temperance for reconciliation regains the favor of those one has offended. So people that dogged you out, tried to treat you like you was a peon and you didn't matter and no shit like that, you just a basic ass bitch, basically. Them gonna be the same ones that be kissing your ass. They're gonna be the same ones that be kissing your ass, the ones that look down on you. Yep, and then you're gonna have somebody, whether it's a friend, a relative, or an ex-lover, try to reconcile with you. And more than likely, these are the same people that offended you. I'm hearing make good use of it if you can. If you know without a shadow of a doubt that this person wouldn't hurt you, make good use of it, because why am I hearing Robert? What? Okay. 48 laws of power. You have an advantage when a known enemy tries to be a friend, because they're going to prove themselves to you, and you have the capability to capitalize off of it. You do. I don't know what that means, but take it how it resonates. You got a new beginning coming, especially in 2024. Some of y'all can end up getting pregnant or impregnating someone. Something that you've been working on is growing and multiplying. You're being protected against despair, and you're being rewarded for being patient. I'm going to leave it there. That's what I have. All right, I love you. Give me a kiss. Mwah. I will talk to y'all later. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe, and I'm out. I'm just going to finish all the air signs. So Gemini, we'll do Libra, and then we'll do Aquarius. All right. Bye.